So I see a lot of different people make this type of video where it's just a monthly update on what Pokemon investments you should be investing in. But I have a couple problems with them. One, it's the same video every month. They just show the same boxes, and if prices don't change, it's the same exact video. And two, a lot of them say buy this, buy this, buy this, and then they never actually buy it themselves. Or at least they don't show it. So we are going to do something completely different. I made an awesome list of a bunch of Pokemon investments that I am trying to acquire in March 2024. And then when we make the video next month, at the beginning, I will show you what I ended up with in March. And we just had a baby, so I can't invest in a ton. So even if I just get one or two things on this list, I will be very, very happy. All right, let's look at our first product. We got the Crown Zenith tin. Love this tin. I'm actually obsessed with these. It's got original art, pure Crown Zenith packs. People are really sleeping on these things. You know, they're pretty much at the lowest they've been, and I think you could even find these a little bit cheaper than this. I think I've seen them for like 20 bucks, 18 bucks on people's sites, and you just gotta really look. So I have a case of these. I would definitely stock up on these while you can. These are gonna be very expensive. But before we get started, we gotta thank today's video sponsor, and that is Punch Out Gaming. Punch Out Gaming is my local game store, and it is the #1 game store in all of Minnesota. I've been to them all. On their site, they got a ton of stuff. They got Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, sports cards, so many video games, and so many sealed Pokemon products. So you don't have to worry about ordering products from Amazon or eBay. You can order them from an actual store you can visit and call. And they have one of the best raw selections of Pokemon cards I've ever seen. So if you're ever in Minnesota, they're 30 minutes north of the cities, definitely check in. I guarantee you will leave with something, and the link is in the description. Alright, let's get back to it. The next is the Crown Zenith Elite Trainer Box. People are sleeping on this. It's still just like 40 bucks. I think the cheapest, this is the 1 year graph. The cheapest it's ever been is $38, and it's $42 right now. You guys, I have opened a lot of sets. Crown Zenith is the funnest set ever to open. The gold cards are the best gold cards they're alternate art gold cards. We don't have those. Like, we kind of do like the Gyarados and stuff, but those aren't like, the actual card isn't gold itself. But I'm telling you guys, people are sleeping on Crown Zenith, and they're going to be kicking themselves once these prices start going up. And, you know, if it does get a reprint, which Crown Zenith already had a huge reprint, that's why these prices are so low, we're buying it basically at the bottom. You don't have to worry. I would totally invest in Crown Zenith. And here's one thing I feel like nobody's talking about. The Pokemon Center Elite Trainer Box, I think, is 120 bucks. You guys, it just comes with a couple extra packs and an extra promo. The promo sucks. I'm sorry to say. If you guys like it, I'm sorry. But it's one of the worst promos we've gotten in a while. So, and I think in the future, Crown Zenith is going to be like the #1 set people are going to want to open. So I would definitely recommend picking up the Crown Zenith Elite Trainer boxes, because people are going to be buying these to open over the Pokemon Center ones because they're so expensive. I think these are going to be, you know, flying off the shelf like hotcakes soon. And I did want to mention the Crown Zenith booster bundles. Honestly, anything you can get Crown Zenith at that base price is okay to get, in my opinion. And I have a few of these ETBs. I think I have 3. I would not mind getting a few more, especially before they shoot up in price. All right, next on the list, the 151 UPC. This is like the only thing in 151 that hasn't really gone up at all. And it's the funnest thing to open. I think people just think there's a billion of these. And I guarantee you there's probably more Elite Trainer boxes than there is UPCs. But we're getting the best promo we've gotten so far. The only textured EX special illustration rare. And then the Mewtwo. Like, it's such a good box. You're getting so many Scarlet and Violet 151 packs. And I know people are getting these for like 80, 90 bucks on the TikTok shop. And I think that's kind of dying out now. But if you can find the 151 UPC for cheap, I know it's big. It's going to be annoying to ship. But I really think this is going to be a, I don't know, a $200, $250 box a couple years down the road. I don't think it'll ever be worth as much as the Celebrations UPC, because that thing was so short printed. That's probably one of the shortest printed things we've gotten in modern Pokemon for English. So, but yeah, 151, definitely pick that up. Because the prices, I mean, it was up to $157. Wow. It looks like somebody bought one the other day at $102. So, not bad. Next on the list, one of the few sets in Sword and Shield that's not moving a ton, but it is moving. Like 102 to 107. People are sleeping on Battle Styles. It's the first ever set to have the actual alternate arts that everybody loves. It's got 4 brand new Urshifu cards, like of a brand new legendary Pokemon, and you may not like Urshifu. There's millions of kids that do. And it has the Sleepy Tyranitar and I think the Empoleon, which is a starter Pokemon. So definitely people are sleeping on this. I think a lot of kids in the future are going to want these cards. And it's a pretty fun set. Like it's got a chase. That Sleepy T-Tar is beautiful. And the Urshifu VMAX is gorgeous. So I think people are sleeping on that. And if you can still find it for, around $100, it's getting expensive. $115 now. Let's see what the last person bought it for. $110. So, I mean, maybe not at $115, $120, but if you can find this thing at $105, $100, a few boxes, I would definitely feel safe. Even at $110, definitely feel safe. I think this will be a $150 booster box in like 6 months, maybe a year. Again, complete guesses and just my opinions. But next on the list, Lost Origin. We got, this is the Pokemon Center Elite Trainer box. In my opinion, one of the better looking ones. So these don't come with promos. They just come with extra packs. But for the price, $60. Like the lowest it was $56. So for $62, you're not really overpaying much at all. So I would definitely feel safe picking up one of these. I really don't think, though, the Sword and Shield Pokemon Center Elite Trainer boxes are going to do nearly as good as the Scarlet and Violet ones, besides a few special sets. They don't come with promos. The Scarlet and Violet ETBs blow the Sword and Shield ETBs out of the water. Because then, too, you got Crown Zenith that actually came with a promo, and they gave us a crappy promo. Next on the list, we got Lost Origin. Now, this box is on the rise, but I think it has room to grow. There's definitely a chance this thing could get reprinted. But I think if it did get reprinted, it's not going to go down a ton. Like, it's just going to go down to maybe $125, $130. But yeah, it just depends on if you want to wait or not, which is going to be one of my next videos, the dangers of waiting. So, but I really think if it does get a reprint, it'll go down to like $130. So, at $145, with the Giratina, which is the best Sword and Shield alternate art, argue me. I don't care. It destroys the Moonbreon, which I have pulled in person. My wife pulled it. We actually sold it day one for like $600. Kind of wish we wouldn't have, but I'm honestly not the biggest fan of that art at all. Hot take. The regular V blows it out of the water. Like, it's not even a comparison. But, whatever. Lost Origin, and it's got the Aerodactyl. And it has a trainer gallery. One of the best trainer galleries. I think it has all the Pikachus in it. So, at $145, let's see what we can get it shipped for. Oof, $155, $160. Now, I know you can do some research. I know you guys can find this thing for under $150. I just talked to somebody like 3 days ago where they ordered 4 of these at $145. So I don't know where they got that from. Someone bought it at $152. So yeah, on the 28th, someone bought one at $140. So definitely look around. Don't just go to TCG Player and that's the exact price, because TCG Player is almost always a little more expensive than where you can find other places. Next on the list, we got the Temporal Forces Elite Trainer Box. This is the Pokemon Center. These are still available for pre-order. I definitely recommend just honestly pre-ordering these every time. Most of the times, especially for Scarlet and Violet so far, they've never really gone below the $60 mark. So it's kind of just a safe thing to do, just so you get it in case the set does really pop off. You never really know. There is 2 different versions for this, the Walking Wake and the Iron Leaves. So I would recommend ordering 2 of each, because I think the limit's 4. And if it is just 1 per set, then I would definitely just try to get the limit of 4 if you can. Even if you just get 1, is totally fine. But because if you look at the rest, like Paldean Fates is $70, Obsidian Flames is like $65, Paldea Evolved is almost 80. So it looks like the only two that are really still affordable is the Koraidon, which is understandable compared to the Miraidon because that box is beautiful. That purple pops. But you can still get that for about 60 bucks, which is the same exact price as what you pre-ordered for. And Paradox Rift. And I think people are sleeping on Paradox Rift. I really do. We'll talk about it when we go through the booster box prices. So I would feel safe, honestly, right now. If you guys do not have the Scarlet, Violet, and the Paradox Rift ones, I would definitely feel safe going to pick them up. You're only paying a few extra dollars on what it would be for pre-order. And like I said, I don't think these things are really ever going to get below $60. Such cool boxes. Alright. Now, we got the booster boxes. Scarlet and Violet booster boxes. I, myself, honestly, I'll take whatever Scarlet and Violet booster box I can get. I think they're all great buys. People are sleeping on the base set. I'm going to make a video about that soon. Paradox Rift. Now, I was talking about Paradox Rift being a sleeper set. It has the same exact amount of cards in it that Paldea Evolved has. But the difference is Paradox Rift actually has other generation Pokemon. It has an Altaria. It has a Garchomp. It has a Tapu Koko. So they got a good mix. I think it's a really, really good set. And I think it's probably the second best set in like the main sets. 151 doesn't count. So I think it is Paldea Evolved and then Paradox Rift right below it. Like right below it. And as you can see, I think the Obsidian Flames booster box right with Paldea Evolved is about the most expensive, which is crazy, but the TCG is hot, you know, like the actual playing is going on right now, so of course these are going to get a little more expensive. People want these cards to play with right now, so totally understandable. Scarlet and Violet booster box, below 90, on TCG players crazy, which means you could probably find it for 75 bucks somewhere else. Yeah, like I said, I'm going to feel comfortable getting any of these. I'll probably not get the Obsidian Flames, especially because it's a little more expensive right now. But if I went in right now, I would just get one of each. Scarlet and Violet, Paldea Evolved, and Paradox Rift. I would totally be happy with that. Some people would say just get 3 Paldea Evolved, but I like to take the risk and try other sets, because you never really know down the road. Like, you really don't. So, it's kind of crazy. Now, these next 3 items, these aren't items I would say are good investments. These are items that I just want as like the collector. Because I always say this on my channel. We are fans first, collectors second, investors third here. If you're not into Pokemon at all, like have never watched a show, never played a game or anything like that, and you're just investing a ton in Pokemon, we don't really do that here. We're fans, and we're just buying some boxes here and there whenever we can. Hopefully, they will gain value, but if not, we got some amazing boxes to look at and display and maybe open up down the road. So these next 3, like I said, probably not the best investments, but I'm really liking these little generation boxes. I just like how small they are. Beautiful promos. I've made a video about these promos before. I just ordered like 6 of them, the actual promo cards. I think these promos are going to shoot up in price, not a ton because they're non-textured, but I think they are going to be $15, $20, maybe $25 promo cards very, very soon. And they have so many different boxes, like it makes me want to kind of collect them all. And I know it's expensive, you know, we're getting like 2 packs, I think it's 2, maybe 3 packs, a non-textured promo for almost $80, $90, or $100. But Generations is a really, really good set. Some people even say it's a lot better than Celebrations, which can be argued. If you don't like the Evolutions, Generations, it's heavy on the Evolutions. So it all depends on, you know, your opinion and taste. But I don't know, I just like these. I think I'm just going to get a couple boxes here and there. Like I said, not the best investment. Don't even know if they'll go up a ton. Some of them might. I could see them maybe being 130, 140, 150 bucks. I just like them. I think they're cool. Next on the list is these Ultra Prism little 3-pack blisters. I'm going to start looking for some random things like this for like Breakthrough, Ultra Prism, Ancient Origins, stuff like that. Just sets that I really enjoy where I just can't afford to buy a $1,000 booster box at this time. Like I said, we just had a baby, so can't invest a ton in Pokemon in these next probably 6 months, kind of take it easy. But even if you just get one product at a time, that's why I wanted to do this with you guys, where we do a monthly thing, So next month, I'm going to show you guys what I got off of this list. Like I said, even if it's just one thing, it adds up. And I would love to know what you guys are going to get off this list. And then especially next month, we can, talk about what everybody got. All right, the last thing on the list, Celebrations UPC. All right, now this thing was at over $400 multiple times. Dipped down to $350, and it's starting to come back up a little bit. Looks like the last sale was $361. Someone paid $414. That's kind of crazy. People are nuts. It's for people to see it and just buy it. I still do not have one of these, and I think, like I said, I think earlier in this video, this is like the least printed thing we've gotten in modern English. Like, this box is special. It's got metal cards. It's got so many gold cards. The Charizard, the Pikachus. So many celebration packs. And what's better about it is it has 8 regular packs, which I think there's a couple Evolving Skies packs in there. So this box is honestly amazing. I definitely want to get one of these, but I really don't think it'll get below $350. I mean, I would be shocked if it ever got like to $300, and I think that would be the absolute cheapest in a million years that it would get. So I mean, if you get it at $350, you're only overpaying $50. It's not the end of the world, which is nice to get before. I mean, Sword and Shield is starting to move. I guarantee, well, I can't guarantee, but I really, really doubt they're going to reprint this UPC. And if they do, it'll be so small and so quick, it will not matter. Like that I can guarantee. It will not really make a dent. So, definitely a big fan of this. I would love to have one. I'd love to have a few, to be honest, but I would be okay with one. I do have the cards that are in it. So, not the end of the world, but I do want one sealed box. But I could honestly see this thing being $500 in a year. Like, no joke. Once we really get out of Sword and Shield and get deep into Scarlet and Violet. And then once we're done with Scarlet and Violet, I mean, I could see this box being $600, $700. So, you never really know. And if you think, oh, no boxes can get like that, you can go look up like the Hidden Fates Ultra Premium Collection box. I don't know if it's called that. I think it's like $700. So, and I think this has Hidden Fates is super fun. Celebrations is a blast, and you're getting the variety of those other packs and awesome promo cards. So, it's comparable for sure. But yeah, that is the list. So these are all the Pokemon products that I'm trying to pick up in March 2024. Like I said before, in the next video in April 2024, I will show you what I picked up in March. And we'll do the same thing again. So that way we are collecting together. I'm not telling you to buy stuff that I am not personally buying myself, or at least showing you that I bought. And I guarantee you next month the video is not going to be exactly the same. So if you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. My name is Pokebeard. I'd like to thank you so much for watching. If you guys want to support, you guys can check out my eBay store. I have some of the best Pokemon prices on all of eBay. And you can definitely check out my membership. I can now have members starting at 99 cents a month for a ton of exclusive content, and you can ask me whatever questions you want Pokemon related. And definitely please check out that Punch-Out Gaming. I promise you will not be disappointed. But otherwise, I want you guys to have a great day. If you guys want to see what people are thinking about Pokemon Pocket, check out this video. Otherwise, we'll see you later.